the speaker. Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días. Good morning, good morning. This is Claudia Carrillo. Thank you for waking up with me and having this, starting your morning with me. Well, it's been a while, it's been a week, and usually the transmissions are always in Spanish, but this time we're doing it in English. Why is that? Because there's a project that we're working on, and it's to bring awareness to parents, to moms, to dads, to aunties, uncles, and any adults out there who are surrounded by young people, and by that I mean our teenagers. So we're working, collaborating with Davide Di Giorgio, and our hopes is to bring awareness and to touch the hearts of parents out there who would want to take us down with us and raise some money to facilitate Jesse to go into this detox program. It's a 3-month program. And the best way that I know how to do it is by giving you information, by sharing information that's very valuable. So, like always, I try my best to look who I know and connect with them. So today it's a very special day because today we have a very special guest. Her name is Dr. Ana Ochoa. And she's busy, she works full time, and with everything going on, she really hasn't stopped working. She's been working out of the house and she's going back to regular schedules. So I really appreciate her time. But before we go and we start this, I want you to know who I am. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Claudia Carrillo, and I am the founder of Mujer con Legado, which translates a woman with a legacy. And my message is very simple. My message is that every single one of us come to this world with talents and God-given gifts that should be explored and should be developed to the max. Why? So you can elevate your quality of life, so I can elevate my quality of life, and together, united, we can elevate our quality of life and those around us and our family. Well, and this is how Mujer con Legado, a woman with a legacy, was created, which is the message is to come together, join, and together leave a legacy worth living. So this is me. Thank you if it's your first time here. Thank you, welcome. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for connecting. And it is sharing that the message is out there. It gets spread and we get support. So if you get connected, you already know what we're gonna do. You already know. So I want to do this. And oh, I had it here. What am I talking about? So let's see how we can do it.
Come on, everybody. Clap your hands. Oh, you're looking good. I'm going to sing my song. It won't take long. We're going to do the twist
And it goes like this. Come on, let's twist again. Like we did last summer.
Yeah.
Let's twist again. Like we did last year. Let's twist again. Round and round and round. Yes, let's twist again. So, what are we celebrating today? Why do I start the morning with some upbeat music, with some good music, something that's going to make you wake up and shake your body? Well, so your energy can be elevated and you can feel great about having the gift of a new day of life. Well, what are you celebrating today? What am I celebrating today? Well, I'm celebrating August 1st. Yes, another month. Even though with all the situation, I've been working on plans and developing. So, um, oh, it's saying that my stream bar is blank. So this is not good. I'm talking here and I do not know. Let me see. Thank you for sharing this. So my screen is blank.
It's blank.
It's blank.
So this is not good. I'm talking here, and I do not know.
Oh, let me see. I can
Let
see
me
myself.
see. Thank you for sharing this. So
No.
my screen mesh
You
is
see?
black. It's black. I'm talking here, and I don't know. Oh, let me see. I can see myself. Thank you for sharing this.
So it's syncing. Oh my goodness. But we're gonna do audio. We'll just pretend that today is a podcast. And we're gonna go with it. And we're gonna have fun because that's what we do.
So it's syncing. Oh my goodness.
There it is.
What we're gonna do.
There it is. Let me see. Sorry, Anna. Sorry. Let me see. Fixing this. Okay, so thank you for your help with saying that now it is. But I'm wondering, I'm wondering if it's the actual camera. So let me see. Bear with me. Thank you so much. So let's remove this. Full of her time and your time because I know you have things to do. So we shall just go with it. Well, okay, so that I'm celebrating that it's August 1st, it's a new month, and it's gonna be a good month. Boys are going back to school, so yay! Not regular school, online schooling, but yes. So I wanna welcome Anna, Dr. Anna Ochoa. She's a psychologist, and she has a lot of experience. She's worked with children, with families, and well, I invited her to join today the program so we can go ahead and learn from somebody who knows about the subject, and you're not taking information from me, from Claudia, but from an expert. So let me welcome her. Yay! Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Claudia.
Good morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time because I know that you're busy
You're
and I know
welcome.
you're working. So I really, really appreciate it.
Oh, you're
Um,
welcome.
so tell me, what are you celebrating today?
Just feeling good, actually. I went for a bike ride this morning, so it was really a lovely morning. Looking forward to my weekend. I'm just feeling good, actually. Thanks for asking.
Yay, that's good. So I want to celebrate with you. Yes, feeling good. Bike rides. Yes, yes, yes. So tell me, okay, can you share a little bit about who Dr. Anna is with us?
Sure. So my name is Dr. Anna Ochoa. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist. I practice out of the Santa Clarita Valley, and in Simi Valley. I have a specialty. My specialty is trauma, emotional trauma. So people who have been raped, abused, childhood abuse, sexual molestation, a lot of
So she
trauma
got
that.
froze. It froze a little bit.
Okay.
So today, all these new things that we have to learn how to manipulate. So you specialize in trauma.
Yes. So my specialty. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so my specialty is in trauma, and so a lot of people think that when you go through trauma in childhood, that it's just childhood and it's not going to affect you as you get older. But trauma can actually really affect you very negatively as an adult. It can make you fairly depressed. It can make you very anxious, make you have physical symptoms where your body is hurting throughout the day. A lot of manifestations of irritable bowel syndrome, things of that nature can really come up, and it can affect your relationships. It can affect the way you parent. It can affect the way you deal with your husband or your wife. It can affect how you deal with your work. And so it's very important, if you've been through trauma, if you've been neglected, abused, anything like that, to seek out help with the.
I like that. Thank you. How you're saying that we think that when something happens as a child and that's it, right? That it happens and then you grow up and it should go away. But I like how you're saying how it manifests in different ways. One is our physical being, right? Our body in our we're our body. So the reason I wanted to, well, I would like to know if you could share with us. We're talking about depression among teenagers and how it manifests. It's how what are the signs? How can we? Well, what would you tell me? You know, I have a boy that's 14 years old. So
Yeah,
what would you tell me if I come to you and I say, and I'm gonna take for example right now that we're going through this, because at the beginning, Abraham is outgoing. He's a hugger. He's a toucher. He likes to be outside. He's not that much into computers, like playing. He would rather be outside skating or doing stuff
sure.
than being attached to the computer. So when this happened, uh, he wasn't taking a showers, wasn't eating, wasn't doing his. He would do the work whenever he wanted to. He was not very obviously active because he was like, why should I wake up for what, right? And I've learned several techniques, and because of what I do, I realized that he was kind of going into a depression. So I was able to take action. But what would you tell me if I had no idea? Like I see those signs, but how first of all, what signs should I be doing,
Yeah,
or what's depression? What's
yeah,
depression?
yeah. So depression is a reaction of the subconscious mind that lets you know that there's something in the environment that is not at its optimal. Something is happening within your environment, within your life, that is not at its optimum. It's not at its best. And it's your body's way of telling you, you need to kind of figure out how to calm me down, how to make me feel more neutral and more at peace. And so depression shows differently for different ages of your life. So children show depression differently than teenagers, and teenagers show depression differently than adults. Depression can run in genetics now, especially with the Hispanic community. Just like we have diabetes that runs in the Hispanic community, depression is actually quite genetically prevalent in the Hispanic community. And so don't be surprised if you find yourself fairly depressed. It's interesting with versus the Anglo-Saxon community, you have more anxiety or bipolar or things of that nature. But depression is really quite common. So the way that you would tell that your teenager is depressed, you really hit the nail on the head. The teenagers, so teenagers really need a lot of social stimulation because teenagers, they don't know who they are yet. So they look to their environment to help them identify who they are. So teenagers need a lot of several groups of support. You know, they have their skater groups, they have their theater groups, they have their groups that they go, out to dinner with. They need to have
And it froze again. Oh my goodness, this is something new. So teenagers don't know who they are. They're adapting to environment. That's where you got stuck.
yes.
So
Okay, can you hear me?
yes.
Okay. And so what you want to do is the signs that you'll see is apathy, a sense of discouragement. You'll see irritability. They're very angry. Now, you have to remember teenagers between the ages of about 12 to about 27, you're going to have a flood in the prefrontal cortex of cortisol. And what cortisol does is it gives teenagers courage, gumption, to remove themselves from the family because they have to go create a family somewhere else. They cannot create the family within family, right? They have to go and find a partner. And that takes courage. After about 28 years old, then that prefrontal cortex is not flooded with cortisol anymore. And then they'll come back and reconnect on a deeper level with the family. But they're naturally irritable. So teenagers are going to be naturally irritable, but they're not going to be
What's
explosively.
happening today?
I'm sorry, am I freezing? Am I freezing?
Yes.
How about I do this? How about I call into your cell phone and then I can continue the conversation and you can just put me on the cell phone.
So what if we do like a Facebook Live and then I invite you to join?
Let's do that because
Okay.
this freezes a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know why today. So let me exit. So we're gonna be reconnecting on Facebook Live. So bear with us, please. Bye.
Okay, bye.